Greetings, fellow Rangers. Blaze Ranger here, and welcome to episode 68 of our Craft It All series, where we are just about to finish completing Crafting It All. Let us have a look. I went down on the way back. Sorry, no more temples or anything on the way back. I popped into that village there, and they were kind enough to let me have a loom. So, sorry, I'm thinking here. Can you recolor? We got string. That's okay. I want to make... Where's our golden apple? This is all the stuff that I think we have accumulated. I know there's more emeralds and stuff. I wanted to give you a rundown of everything we've kind of accumulated over the last couple days. And I discovered as I was going over my notes and listening to old recordings, we didn't leave the mansion on day 837. I think my dyslexia kicked in. We actually left the mansion on day 873. And right now it is day 942. So we have been looking for these mansions for about 69 days, if my terrible math serves me correctly. That's still a pretty long time, I think. So I think it's only fair that we finish off this, I've got nowhere to put it. Oh, man. We finish off this challenge or this whole episode while we're out here in the desert. Okay, we're going to take our sought-after enchanted golden apple and turn it into a pattern, and it is going to be the thing pattern. Oh, we don't get an achievement for that? That's kind of rude. Okay, so what I want to do is let's make a we need one more. Is that right? I always get confused. Right. So we're going to take those, grab a stick. We're going to make a banner, a red one, and then we are going to, we need a piece of bone meal. Let's see, I don't need that anymore. One piece of bone meal. Let's pop it in here. We can throw our banner in there, our color in there. Oh, that's bone meal. It's not white dye yet. Well, la-teed up. Pardon me. Okay, boink, boink, boink. I figured we'd do red and white because the new opening sequence into Minecraft is it's kind of a reddy orange with white Mojang logo. Ta-da! Is that two things we just did? The charge and the pattern. Or the banner. I'll have to check. Okay, but as it stands, yeah, we get the charge back. Let's place that somewhere. I think we have accomplished our mission. It's almost nighttime. Holy cow, this day is just flying by. Okay, let me just go through the chests quickly. This is all the stuff we're going to leave. I don't really need any of it. I mean, it's nice to have. You know me, I like accumulate. Wow, a whole stack of birch planks. Like, I mean, okay, this I don't like. I'll accumulate just about anything. But let me just sleep this off and we'll go through it, and then we will tell you what the next plan is. Okay, yeah, sleeping through the night. Let's go. Okay, here's what we've got in here. I don't know how many emeralds we've found along the way, and I'm not going to bother to calculate it. Sorry. These can come out. We've got to repack everything. Next time we travel, we are taking nothing but shulker boxes. These bundles, although they're very nice, they're kind of awkward. Look at that, 54. So here's kind of what I think we've caught, or what we've accumulated since we left the mansion. Okay, I'll let you just have a look at that. Like all these, well, these I can't take the curse or the enchanting off. But I will take the, turn it back into nuggets. Oh, we could make another ingot. Books, I think they might have more than 21. A lot of this stuff will accumulate with other things, of course, but I think this is just the stuff from the mansions. And I've made about 3 or 4 pouches since we've been out here, so we've actually got a lot more pouches than we've started with. Maybe 3. Maybe I've made 3. And this one's empty. I don't know why I made so many. This is our, in case we go back to the nether. We've got all this stuff. Of course, we'll have to accumulate that with stuff we've already got. So we'll put all that stuff together. Like there's more fire chargers and stuff. We'll just, what do we think? What am I thinking? Just kind of like organize it, but just reduce it. That's right. Then we've got all this stuff. We've got all these buried treasure maps. I said I was going to head south, and of course I will to get back home. But I'll have to carry a lot of these to see which ones we're coming coming upon first. Good Lord. Yeah, that can go in there. Yeah, things that are 64s of we'll throw in here. Then we've got all our goodies in here. 51 crying obsidian. I don't actually need them, but it's nice to have them. And then in here we've got more of just stuff. Put that in there for now. Oh, what's in here? We've got, that will have to all come out. Look at our golden apples. We've got 41 of them. I'm sure we didn't start with that many. Then we've got all this stuff. So yeah, I'm going to pack it all up and head out. And just give me a minute and I will let you know on what my plans are next, because I'm not giving up on this world. This is too nice a world. So let me get all this done and I'll be right back. Well, here we are, back at the real home base. I keep saying home base in all the, every time I'm playing, but it's sort of, home base can actually mean just the current home base of what I'm, wherever I'm playing. Like when I was in the Badlands, that house there was home base. When I'm at the castle, that's home base. When I'm in Tower Village, that's home base. So I've got a lot of home bases, I guess. But we are in our memorial monument room, whatever you want to call it. And we now have to place a block. And you would think that I would place an enchanted golden apple, because that was the very last thing I had to craft, but technically it wasn't the last thing I crafted. The last thing I crafted was the thing banner, and that brought the total actually to 671. I added the 4 banners. For the last little while I've been saying 667, but I forgot the banners. I could craft those, so I crafted them. But in order to do most of that crafting, we needed a crafting table. I mean, it's right in the name of the series, Craft It All. So it should be a crafting table. That should be what we're placing up there. So that's what I'm placing up there. But we're not actually done with that series yet. I'm going to keep playing in that world because I really like it. I like where everything's located. The end portal is close. The ocean monument is close. I mean, the Badlands are kind of far away, 18,000 blocks, but I think we could shorten that distance by traveling through the nether. And if there's a stronghold anywhere in that vicinity, that could be a really quick way to come back. Because you just, like if there's a stronghold close to the Badlands, we just go to the stronghold, jump in, and we're in the end. We could jump through the I don't know what they call it, the portal in the middle, and we're back at our other stronghold, which is just a short train ride away. So we're going to keep playing in that world. There's a couple buildings I want to build. We have that Lego pig building there. I want to do the sheep one, and what's the other one? The sheep and the chicken one. So there's things I want to do. But before we finish off this series, I wanted to go over some of the statistics that we did. So here's the statistics. I only took the top. Like, I didn't go through all of it. I suppose I could have showed you it all and let you look. But I wanted to just go through it with you. So I took the top 5 things that were mined. The very top item was 37,468 items we mined. But you're going to be surprised actually what it is, because it shocked me. So here we are. In number 2 was grass blocks. Number 3 was stone. Number 4 was sand. And number 5 was dirt. I actually thought stone would be a little higher in that list, because whenever we go mining, it usually involves getting stone, because we're down at depths where you want to get the gems, diamonds, and stuff. But the actual number 1 item we mined, and if you think about it, it does make sense, but it was netherrack. And I think that's because we mined so much of it trying to get the netherite, or well, actually the ancient debris. Trying to get that, you have to mine a ton of it. And I guess we did. Plus, making that train system through the nether, that was a lot of netherrack as well. Okay, so here's the top 5 items used. And the top one, 28,000 times we used it. And number 2 is actually close, and you'll be surprised. We might not be, I don't know. But the top item was the diamond pickaxe. And I think that's because we had to use that to get the netherite, so we could make the netherite pickaxe, and then after that we used it for everything. The stone pick, I'm not surprised, because I like mining netherrack with a stone pickaxe, because it mines so quickly, and I don't like using something with efficiency 5. It's unless I'm getting the ancient debris, of course, but it almost mines too quickly, so I use a stone pickaxe a lot. And the stone shovel, well, when I'm collecting a lot of sand, which I did, I don't want to be wearing out my good tools. But the 5th item, and this really surprised me, was the fishing rod. We fished 3,466 times. That's a lot of fish. And related treasure and junk items too. And here's one I always like to keep an eye on, and that's the number of torches that I craft. 4,440 torches. That's a ton of them. And then when you look at the items I broke, 52 stone shovels and 48 stone pickaxes, that kind of makes sense because I used them a lot. But I don't think those are the true numbers, because when they start getting low, I combine them, because you get the combination of the two plus that extra 5%. So I don't like them to actually break. But here's another couple statistics I saw as I was going through. We planted 717 trees. We actually caught 2,776 fish. So for all the times we fished, so it's about another 700 items that we caught using the fishing rod. But those would have been books and who knows what. Plants and leather and all that other stuff. But yeah, 2,776 fish. So really, with a piece of string, a couple of pieces of string and a couple sticks, you got fish forever. So next, I went and took a look at the top 10 mobs that I killed. We were only killed twice, and oddly enough, both times was by Enderman. Once when we were in the nether, that guy trapped us in a corner. I thought I had more room to back up. I guess I didn't, and he killed me. And the second time was when we were fighting the dragon. Sure, the dragon and the wither don't kill us, but the Endermen do. So, top of the list, no surprise. I've got a zombie XP farm, so I killed the most of those, 779 zombies. The wither skeletons, they were number 6 on our list, 156. And from those 156, we ended up with 5 wither skulls. 3 that we used to spawn the wither, 1 that we used to make the wither skeleton charge, and we just happened to have 1 left over. I'll keep popping in there, killing off wither skeletons from time to time, see if we can get 2 more skulls, spawn the wither again, and maybe make another beacon. Let's see, but the number 2 and number 3 actually really surprised me. But like I said before, when you stop and think about it, it kind of makes a lot of sense. So number 3 at 253, we killed rabbits. 253 rabbits. Not proud of it, mind you, but at least horses weren't on the list or anything. But we killed 253 rabbits because we have a lot of those bunches? Pouches. I keep calling them the wrong thing. I think they're bunches. Because I needed them. So you kill a lot of rabbits hoping to get the rabbit hide, and you don't get it with every one, so that's the way it goes. All right, number 2 on our list, and this one really surprised me, magma cubes. But then when you think about it, when you shoot the big one and kill it, it spawns sometimes up to 4 little ones. And when you kill those, each one of those can spawn 4 little ones. So you're looking at, you could get, from 1 magma cube, you could end up killing 21 of them. If they all, spawn a maximum. So, I guess it wasn't too many, because if you figure, every time I'm up there trying to kill the wither skeletons, a lot of times magma cubes were spawning and they get in the way, so I had to get rid of them. So those are the top 10 mobs that I killed. And I was thinking about it. The one mob I don't think I have actually ever seen in all the years I've been playing is the Endermite. I could be wrong. I've seen other people, it spawned for other people when you kill an Enderman, but I don't ever recall seeing one. I've seen silverfish, I've seen bats, I've seen lots of little things, but never an Endermite. Oh, and on the list, number 11 actually was Enderman, and that was 69 of them I killed. So, oops. Oh well. Okay, so here's the last set of statistics. And I was really curious about number 1 on this list. I've played this game, this one series, for 202 hours. That's like 10 hours. Okay, I didn't do it this way, but you could say that's 10 hours a day for 20 days. And I don't remember. I'll have to look up. I'll put up here what day we started this series. I can't remember. It might have been back in December. That's a long time ago. I try to play it every day. I don't get off, I don't always get to, but I try to sneak in here and play at least a little bit every day, even if I'm not recording. And let's see, damage dealt, 19,000 units. Damage taken, 1,600. Yeah, total mobs killed, 2,976. That's a lot of guys, and I only died twice. This one was surprising, 1,291 trades with villagers. Like, does that mean that's how many times I've traded? I couldn't get a really clear answer. I suppose I could do a test, just trade with a villager and see if the number goes up by the trade or how many items I got. Like if you trade and get 5 items from the villager, is that 1 trade or 5? Okay, I'll check that out and find out. And out of our, what's our final day count? I can't remember. 942? We slept for 744 days, so about 3/4 of the time we were sleeping. When you're down in the nether or down mining and doing stuff, like even at the XP farm, you don't keep track of the days. It's not important. So, but those are the big statistics. There's a lot of other stuff going around, things happening. So, but I really wish, in hindsight, hindsight is 2020. I wish I would have brought all the shulker boxes with me, because I could just leave them in the ender chest and just pull them out as I need to restock them or get stuff from them. And I wish I would have brought some Eyes of Ender so that we could travel back quickly back to our castle base, I'm going to call it. But I didn't. And I'm not going to go looking for... Oh, okay, I will. I'll poke around in the nether a bit to see if there's a fortress anywhere close. But I sort of want to go back overland, because just to see what there is to see. I mean, I don't want to go too quickly. I'm not in a rush. I've got all these treasure maps, or buried treasure maps, so I'm going to go through them, have a look, see what's going on, and see what we can find on the way back. Get a few more... What are they called? The blue ball thing. Oh, why do I have such a bad memory? Heart of the Sea. Good. No, yeah. Yeah. No, yes. Yeah, Heart of the Sea. You know, it's funny. I know what these things are. And when it's funny, you think of it, you don't really need to know what it's called when you're thinking. You just think, oh, I need that thing to make a conduit. I know I can find it in sunken or in buried treasures. So I find the maps. You know the whole process. You don't really need to think of the name. And that's the way I work. So I'm going to head back to the Badlands. I'm going to head for home. We got maybe 1 or 2 minutes left in this episode. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll finish it off. And if I see anything interesting, like always, I'll let you see. Otherwise, I'm going back and I'm going to keep going with this series. So I'm glad you were able to stick with me this far and listen to me rambling for the last 14 minutes. Sorry about that. But I wanted to show you some of the statistics that went along with this series. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to play this series for a little while longer. I hope you do come back to see what's going on. But as always, thanks for tagging along. Well, hey, buddy. Daylight. Nice.